It's really only hurting me. I'm the one who has to sing it up later. I'll do it again.
Oh,
man.
You want to get this?
That's a good one.
Ooh, it like got smoky.
Ooh,
That was nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it did.
Is that warm? That warm cola? Is that what Dr. Pepper is? Is that a cola? What do you call that?
What would be considered? Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Wait. Is this content?
Is this content? What would be considered a cola?
That's a
Well, I think Coca-Cola is a cola.
Yeah.
But like, are you saying? I think my question was reversed. What would we consider Dr. Pepper? Is it a cola or a root beer or what?
It's not a root beer. I don't know. I truly don't know. Like, yeah, what is the Dr. Pepper flavor?
I don't know.
There's 23 flavors.
There are 23 of them.
It's
yeah.
like it's like a
Wow.
branded like with the suicides or whatever, where you just hit.
Wait.
It's a branded suicide.
It's a branded suicide.
Where you fill
And
up
name.
everything in a branded suicide.
Branded
Good.
suicide is good.
Where you fill up everything from the drink machine. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I know
So that's
you
what it is. It's just like if you sold one of those.
mean. Kind of, but like I don't taste like Minute Maid in this, you know.
You don't taste it, but it's there.
It's there.
There are
It's there.
trace amounts of high C, though.
Ooh.
Mm.
Do you guys ever have? I haven't even started yet. You guys
You
ever
didn't
have
even
a high
introduce
C?
the podcast.
All right, fine, I'll start. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Space Pod, your #1 drink-related podcast. We're here to
Whoa.
talk about suicide.
Worldwide water.
Yeah.
I'm
Look,
here
got some
with,
competition. Solomon.
Grant.
and our special guest today is
Cassidy Louis.
She
Cassidy.
forgot her name for a second.
I didn't know if you were gonna say it.
No.
or if I was gonna say it.
clearly everybody else
Everyone
is saying
said
their
their
own
own
name.
I know,
name,
but I'm
but
the
okay.
special guest.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm speaking for you this whole podcast.
Right.
Our special guest is Cassidy Louis.
Yes.
What was I saying?
High
before?
C.
Oh,
High C.
yeah.
High
Have you guys-
C.
Have you guys ever had a high C flavor that wasn't just the regular fruit punch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
orange
had-
lava burst. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Grant got
I
really
nearly jumped
excited.
over the camera just now.
Okay.
Yeah. Or orange. But I've also had like a. What is the regular flavor in your mind?
The red fruit punch.
Okay. Yeah. So those are the two ones that I have had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Capri Sun has a bunch of things that are all different fruit flavors that are somewhat indistinguishable.
Oh, whoa, hold on. You're telling me all the coolers taste the same?
The coolers?
Yeah, the Pacific cooler, the other ones.
Then
Pacific
yes.
one of them.
If you can't name
Mountain
them, then
Mountain
yes.
cooler?
Mountain Cooler was
Mound
good.
cooler?
Mountain?
Yeah.
Tastes like almonds?
Yeah, it tastes like almond.
What is the deal with drinks and branding like the Alps for like their like this is refreshing,
it's crisp
a big
and
mountain.
cool.
But yeah, I don't look at like the Himalayas and like I'm thirsty. Like that doesn't happen. That
Himalayas
happens to
are
you?
salty.
Yeah.
I don't know why you asking me. I don't run this.
Come on, we got the brand deal.
Listen, I think that mountains symbolize power. It's part of the American dream. Buy Coors.
Are you Bernie?
Yeah.
Okay, I was checking.
Bernie went into marketing beverages.
It was Bernie or chain smoking Woody Allen. I didn't know which one.
No, chain smoking Woody Allen would be up here.
That's good. Yeah.
What if Woody Allen was in the chain smoker?
That's where my mind went too.
The new lead singer of the chain
Oh,
smoker.
he's the singer. He's
Oh, I guess he plays clarinet. Actually.
Take a monologue over.
He could do a monologue.
Oh yeah, it's like, did you ever listen to what the fuck is that Ice-T album where he's got is it a picture drawing of him with a shotgun in his mouth?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and so the opening track is a beat he made with Jello Biafra talking over it.
Yeah.
So it's just like that, but it's
The
Woody
new
Allen talking over the
Chainsmokers album.
Chainsmokers. He loved the city more than a woman. No, wait, start again. That was me doing the beginning of Manhattan.
That was great.
Woody, don't call me.
Don't call anyone. Grant, how are you?
Doing good.
That's great.
Doing good. I actually, we need to talk. I just watched a movie and
Oh,
we
this is
need
a
to
good
have
segment.
yeah.
Grants, we need to talk.
Grants, we
That's
need
the
to
title
talk.
of the segment.
I just watched a movie and we got to talk about it, guys. So drop in the lull ready for this theme song here.
Okay.
Play it real
play
quick because we got to
TTV.
get into
Ready?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's the show theme song, not our podcast theme song from that show.
Oh, I
Play them
don't
both
know.
on
Let's
top of
play
each
them.
other.
Layer them.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Do you wanna hear about how the real world's a place for me? There's something out there, won't look better on a TV screen.
All right. Have you guys seen the movie John Dies at the End?
No.
Wait, I know the movie. Wait, John dies at the end?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
I have
You
not.
have seen
I
it?
have not yet.
I saw a piece of it. I didn't finish
A
it.
piece of it.
Look,
I
it
saw
was
a fragment of
It
the
was
film.
based on. I read the book and then I started the movie and then did not finish the movie.
Well, I started the movie and it was driving me crazy because I was looking at the main character and I was trying to figure out where I knew him from.
Yeah.
I looked him up. His name's Chase Williamson.
Okay.
You guys might know him as Shane Pizza.
No way.
Shane
Is it
Pizza.
really?
Wow.
He's the main character of that movie.
Holy shit.
And then after I figured that out, like around the 15-minute mark, Mulan's own Jimmy Wong showed up.
What the fuck?
Hold on, I gotta pull
Is
the
this a
poster
Rocket
for-
Jump production?
It seemed like it, but
Jesus.
it wasn't. It was
When was this movie made?
2013, 14 maybe.
So this would have been the same year, a year after season 1 of.
I didn't even try and make the timeline.
Yeah,
Come on,
because
you're
remember
unprepared.
it was 2012 was season 1 of Video
Yes,
High School.
We
So
all
this,
remember.
This
Well,
would have
yeah.
been filming at basically the same time.
That's crazy.
You tell me Chuck and then Ashley Birch show up.
I wish Ashley Birch was in this movie. Probably would have been a little bit better.
Was it a good movie?
It was good. It was good.
Okay.
It wasn't my favorite of this director's stuff, but it was
directed it?
interesting. Don Coscarelli.
Who name other works?
He's done fantastic.
Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep.
Okay.
All classics. Beastmaster.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Very cool.
because of that, I ended up going on an IMDb rabbit hole, and we just got to talk about Brian D for a second. Did we talk ever about him being the voice of John Marston's son in Red Dead Redemption?
No.
He's
Wait.
Jack Marston,
I doubt it. But if I head up that way, I'll see what I can do.
which I
Who
didn't.
is?
What?
Brian D.
Oh no, we did talk about.
We
this.
did talk
Did we?
about it.
I don't know. You probably weren't paying attention to me.
No, I
when I
definitely
was
wasn't.
when I was playing Red Dead Redemption in here, like maybe like a month ago, I was like, yeah, I didn't realize this is I knew his name at the time. I think I probably said his
Josh
name.
Blaylock.
Yeah, I said this is Josh Blaylock, and you went, oh. And you probably didn't think about the fact that guy's Brian D.
I did not.
By
no.
the way, yeah, this is him on the cover of
Wow,
John
that's-
Dies at the End of
that's
Shane Pizza.
Yeah.
So
Drop that in.
drop that in.
Wow.
So wait, in the same, I guess not the same cinematic universe, the guy who played Shane Pizza has worked with Paul Giamatti.
Yes.
Oh,
he shares.
thank God.
He exclusively
Amazing.
shares scenes with Paul Giamatti. No, he doesn't interact with anyone else. But Shane
Is that a
Pizza.
bit?
You'll see. If
All
you
right.
watch it, you'll see.
Will I see? I'm not gonna watch.
Let's
this.
watch it right now.
Yeah, load it up.
Load it up.
Copyright strike. Here we come.
Sabello was a huge fan of the book, and then the movie came out, and he called me for like an hour on how disappointed he was.
Yeah, that's why
I'd get him on the phone if we didn't have a rule against that. So,
Mhm.
we can't call our cousins on the podcast.
Yeah, that
It's
does
just a rule.
specifically
Damn it.
affect you.
Yeah.
Why did you need to call your cousin? I'm sorry, we
Yeah.
left you out of this. We left you in the dust
I
on this
have no
conversation.
idea what's going on right now.
You haven't listened to how many episodes of Law Ready of this?
There's like 18.
You haven't listened to all 18 episodes of Law Ready for this?
I have. They all go in my brain. You know.
Yeah, she's right.
That's true.
Honestly,
I
yeah.
feel like all of
the
those
audience.
episodes run together in my brain.
They just go in my
They
brain.
just- they're all there.
Yeah.
at the
Only
same
ones
time.
I remember are Gum episode and Final episode.
Our least
Other than
viewed
that,
episode. The
Those
Gum
were the best
episodes.
episodes.
The
Like,
final
yeah.
episode was an absolute fucking
Yeah,
She
train
those are
wreck.
the
agrees.
best episodes.
The Gum episode was amazing.
I've never listened back to the pilot. I can't even imagine what that sounds like.
No.
Probably not.
Now the
good.
Gum one, I'm sure sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, got some real good folly in there.
Folly?
Yeah,
Hey,
Well,
are you
Foley?
like an English major? Or
Yeah.
something?
We put the folly,
folly,
in Foley.
Foley. We put the folly in Foley. That should have been the tagline for Law Ready of this. We put the folly in Foley.
You get the name of our show right.
Grant, have you been to the Grant Canyon?
No,
Do you call it that when you go to the
I've
Grand
never
Canyon?
been, so I haven't gotten the
Oh.
opportunity yet.
Where'd you get the shirt?
Goodwill, probably.
Grant is wearing a Grand Canyon shirt.
Yes,
It's very
I am,
nice.
and I'm
It's a good
wearing
one.
earth tones. It's worth noting.
He's wearing earth tones.
Yeah. We're Earth Tones this year is what we're
Halfway through the year, we're deciding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Earth tones.
What I said was 2020 isn't fun. I'm cutting out bright colors. I'm doing earth tones now. So we're toning it back.
Toning it back.
Toning it down, toning it back.
This season we're toning it back.
Reeling it in.
Reeling it in.
And you know what? Cutting the fun.
Wow.
We're having way less fun this year.
Cutting everything. Cut the cameras.
Okay,
Cut the cameras.
Okay.
That was a really good episode, guys.
Special guest. Car horn.
So how are you doing, Cassidy?
I'm
You're a
fine.
special guest.
Cassidy,
I am.
welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Tell us, what do you do?
I sing.
Do you now?
I do.
Like what?
Music.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm giving you an opportunity to advertise.
Yeah, this is your spot. Sell yourself to our legions of fans,
Yeah.
Stuart.
Yeah. Hi, Stuart. I sing songs that I write myself. And I have some out right now that just came out. If you want to listen to them.
Flash the album art on screen. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What? I don't know, when is this going to be released?
Like 1 week from now.
Okay, I have a song coming out on Friday at midnight. And then I have the full EP out on September 5th. And it is good, I think. And
Great. What's
hope
the name of it?
It's called Technicolor.
Wait, is it? I'm actually asking. Is that the name of the EP or is that the name of the song?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Both.
So it's
yes.
single and the name of the EP. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Very exciting. And when does that release? The whole EP?
I just fucking said it.
No,
It's
you didn't give the
September
exact date. Okay.
It's September 5th.
I
She did
was
say
just
that.
like,
No,
said
she
that,
didn't.
yeah.
Well, I
Can
didn't listen
say
to
that?
her.
Can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Great.
Whoa, this
It's
is
encouraged.
a Christian
Whoa.
podcast.
Cut the cameras.
They said, all right, this first segment, we're going
What the hell's happening?
We're gonna-
This is out of control.
Where have we gone?
So somebody called Cass's manager.
I'm sorry.
Bjorn.
Damn it, not again.
Wait, is Bjorn
Bjorn
her
is
manager?
yeah. Bjorn.
Oh, God.
Bjorn Cycles is Cass's manager.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's cool.
Do you have a manager?
I do.
She has multiple. Sorry, I don't know you. Do you have a manager?
Can I speak for myself?
This is some
Sorry.
really good interviewing.
No,
that's
I like
going
it. I
on
like
here.
it better when he speaks for you. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a manager like that oversees all the things, and then I have a social media manager, a brand manager.
You really do?
I really do.
Holy
I
shit.
can show you our Slack.
No, I'm not like.
There's a Slack?
First of all,
There's a
yeah,
Slack.
you have a Slack
I
for
have a
this?
Slack.
Whoa.
I
Release
pay for
the
a
Slack.
Release the
Release the
Slack.
Slack in. That's no, honestly, that's really impressive. I was thinking about this the other day. Is like I feel like if GeekSpace exploded and we had a brand
That's our
manager.
house.
I've been praying for
I've been guys. Do you know how much money I sank into this? We need to fucking turn it around now.
GeekSpace is just the name of your room. It's just literally your whole setup.
Yeah, you're right. I was
What a
thinking,
room.
I was thinking about how uncomfortable I would be. I'm not like dissing you or the way you work. I feel like I would feel really weird about somebody running my social media for me.
Oh well, I don't let anyone do that for me. I do it, and she does it with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Cool.
just like talk to her about it because I'm a control freak.
That's fair. Yeah, because like I was also saying to somebody else like I can't ever let anybody edit anything I do
Yeah.
because people get like I did a short film where somebody edited it and then name names.
Name names.
Really burn some bridges here.
Deadass. Don't remember somebody I was in 3510 with.
Safe. He's safe.
So somebody who I think dropped out of the film program after 3510.
Wow.
I don't remember her name. But she edited it and I took it and I was like, oh yeah, and then I re-edited it overnight and turned it in. So
Big yikes.
Yikes.
and then when she watched it, she was like, wow, I don't remember it being that good when I gave it to you, but I guess I did a good job.
You knocked it off the park.
She didn't even notice that I changed like the whole thing.
Wow.
Wow.
So look.
Great story.
Anyway,
Yeah.
She's on Broadway now.
she's on Broadway
Just
now.
rap with me.
I don't hear from her.
I don't hear from her. Hey, Grant.
I hear from her all the time. I don't really want to get into this though.
Grant's about to name names of
ready
this
to name
Broadway
names.
superstar that was in my film class.
I
So-
can't name names if I want to
So
open
what
up
kind
that
of music do
successful
you do?
food
Like I
truck.
know it's music that you write, but do you have like a genre or are you like anti-genre?
I don't believe that genres are going to be around for that much longer, but I think that I most identify with like dark, moody indie pop.
Okay,
Mm,
Yes.
that's reasonable.
very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So like.
I should say I've listened to her music. I'm not just saying that's reasonable off of nothing. I would agree with that.
Yeah, we all know you listen to music.
Yeah.
This
This guy has heard every sound as
Okay.
apparently.
God. This is no. I'm sorry. I run a gaming YouTube channel. I only listen to video game music in my spare time. I've never listened to a real artist.
Hello, the gamer.
Yeah, I'm into video games. That's why you know.
Oh, really? What's your favorite video game
Tony
that you're
Hawk.
in?
The man.
We did talk about this.
We did talk about
We're
this.
getting her playlisted in the new Tony Hawk game.
Yes.
I like the sound that it makes when you do a trick in Tony Hawk.
That's my. That's
Oh,
my
the
voice.
special tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
orchestra hit. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I can really weigh in. I was more of a downhill jam guy.
You seem like one.
Downhill Jam is Tony Hawk.
I know. I didn't play Pro Skater though.
Oh, lame.
It wasn't a choice. We just had the one we had.
Well,
Maybe try
Fuck you.
having less lame shit, loser.
hey, cut it out.
I have to cut the mic. So I have to cut the camera and the mic.
camera and the mics.
I didn't know. I feel like I had a segment planned and I totally forgot about it.
I have a segment.
Oh shit, you do?
Yes, it's
Okay.
time for number blunder. Boom, boom, and then put a graphic like number blunder. Who's up
Yeah.
first?
Wait, who's up first?
This is completely unplanned.
This is
Someone didn't
awesome.
tell me about
What do
this
you
at all.
mean?
You have a hat full of shit.
There's 2 hats.
All right, so in one of these hats are a bunch of random phone numbers, and in the other hat,
Do any of them belong to anybody's cousin?
no, nobody's cousin.
Cool.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the person maybe have cousins. In the other hat are a bunch of phrases. Now, one of you, doesn't matter who, is gonna pick a phrase and a number to call. You're gonna call the number, you're gonna say the phrase, and you have to be on the line and improvise for at least a minute.
Okay, wait. hold
Danny's
on.
up.
Wait. I do want to say we might be breaking federal law of wiretapping when we do this.
We're not gonna say the numbers though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna. I assume we bleep everything out, like the numbers and
Okay. Sure.
whatnot. All right, Danny, pick a. I don't know if this is the phrase or number hat, but just pick one. Pick a sheet of paper.
These sheets of paper are so thick. He's like folded this over 7 times.
Those are probably the.
This
the
is
phrase.
phrases.
Awesome. Danny, what's your phrase?
What does this say? So long.
So it's a little
It's a
scroll.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says, one of you buffoons gave me COVID, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I need to speak to a manager.
All right, now pick a
This is
number to call.
Cassidy yelled at me only 20 minutes ago. This is
Oh, that's a tag.
that's the tag for that. My
Call
bad.
Urban Outfitters.
Is there paper in here? There it is.
I assume, yeah.
It's only one number.
You assume
have
as
a
if you didn't put it in
clarification.
there?
yeah.
I would like to clarify.
Yeah.
Do you know whose numbers these are?
No,
Okay.
Oh, so he just wrote numbers.
Wrote
I just
down
wrote numbers. I have not kept track of what numbers
Do
they
I have
are.
a phone?
If you
not my
reach
phone.
an answering machine, well, the rule is try to talk to a human the best you can. But if you reach an answering machine, you have to leave a message.
Are these all in our area code?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
it went flaccid. Sorry.
Wow.
My phone.
It'd be like that.
Anybody have a phone that I can use?
I don't want my phone rewired back to this
I
bullshit.
also don't want to use.
I know. I assume we'd be using your phone.
I'm using Cassie's phone.
No.
I'm sorry.
All right.
This is a prank show.
This is a prank show.
I didn't
pranking
realize.
Got him.
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
By getting your phone tied to a federal crime.
Great.
Uh,
Can't wait for that. That's a great way to publicize my music.
It really is.
Any precedent
Honestly,
is
it really
prank.
is.
I don't want to. I got to talk about your notification.
Oh.
What?
Your notification just says text message from my nut.
I don't know who
Wow,
that
who's
is.
that?
I don't know. Here you
Is
go.
it baby nut?
Oh, do you
Fuck
guys
Baby
see
Nut.
the
Yeah,
newest
they have
thing
the
about
small
Baby
penis.
Nut?
Yeah, they're boycotting it.
Well, he turned 21. He's Nut Junior now. I'm not even kidding.
He's Nut Junior.
He turned 21 as of yesterday. Yeah, they call him Nut Junior.
How did he turn 21?
Yeah.
Well, when
it's
we
been
take a
like-
break, I'm gonna have to just look it
Oh,
up, and we
please
can,
do.
I can fill you guys in. We can do a whole segment on this atrocity.
I'm scared now.
I'm sorry.
Right.
What's he up to? Baby Nut. He's the Mr. Peanut. And
Oh.
Put it on speaker.
Oh, it is. Okay. Look, one of you buffoons gave me COVID, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I need to speak to a manager.
Thank you, Reginelli.
Oh, that was really easy. Thank you, Reginelli. I'm calling in sick. Was that what she said?
Yeah.
Wait, that was actually Reginelli's?
That was Reginelli's, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you fucking knew that was Reginelli's?
Well, I know. I picked out the numbers. I didn't know that number.
Oh, I
specific
thought
this number
you
was
just-
Reginelli's.
Oh, me too. That's what my clarification question was.
What?
I was like, do you know whose numbers these are? So you do know.
I know. Yes, I know.
I thought you just wrote down
Random.
seven random numbers.
No, that'd be really impressive. No.
That's why I clarified.
I did not.
I was
No,
gonna
no,
say, if
no.
you told me I was calling Reginelli's, I'd be
Out
fine
of
with
nowhere.
it. I know how many times I've called
so,
Reginelli's.
Yeah, sorry, I do know these numbers. I just did not keep track as to which number
Okay,
is here.
gotcha.
Yes.
All right, so
All right.
it's really upsetting that Reginelli's heard me accuse them of giving me COVID and they
And
just hung
immediately
up. That's a real fucking problem if there's somebody actually had that happen
Yeah.
to them.
Wow.
That is the problem.
Amazing.
Reginelli's.
Calling them back.
Yeah. What the
You
fuck?
did say buffoons.
What about if I said I gave them COVID? Would they
Listen,
hung up on
I
me
gave all you
still?
buffoons COVID. Just telling a whole establishment. That's wild.
Anyway, I'm calling in sick.
I'm calling in sick. Who's next?
You are.
No, I'm not playing this dumb shit. Who's next?
How many? All right, so is there one for each of us? Is that what you did, or is it?
There's
is there
there's
more?
5 numbers. You just
Oh.
did one of them. We don't have to do all of them.
Grant.
Grant,
I really don't want to, but I
it
guess
could be
I
from
will.
Cass's phone.
I don't mind. I'll do it from my phone.
Do you want to hop in and I'll do camera?
No.
All right.
He said no.
Grant, I'm gonna hand you the hats. All right.
I was gonna say I guess you have to hold the phone to the mic. I was like, you have a mic. I don't know why I was tripping.
Why are you tripping?
I think it was all the drugs I took.
No, I don't think
Grant
I'll do
has
it.
his number.
I have my number.
Now pick
Is that not what they do?
Man.
No.
I like when the podcast gets separated like this. We've done this a few times,
Yeah.
right? You and I have a conversation and
Oh,
then have a
no.
separate
And
conversation.
background.
And I like to pan so that we're in the left ear and they're in the right ear.
All right, Grant, what's your phrase?
God, my bussy is so wet, like violently wet. I need medical attention.
All right. So call that number.
Am I
put
calling
it
a
on
business
speaker.
and saying this?
Possibly. Look, nobody has a segment plan today.
we were supposed to do creepypasta.
Are you punishing us for not having a segment?
We're saving that
You
for
were-
October.
You were punishing us for something that you didn't even know was true when you walked in.
Nobody had anything planned.
I hate this.
It is awful.
We're sorry.
Taking a minute.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice
They're
message.
gonna call you back.
Not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
God, my bussy is so wet, like violently wet. I need medical attention. Okay.
Yeah, Grant.
Did they say the number?
Yeah, we'll bleep it out. Be sure to bleep
Whoops,
that out.
I will bleep that out.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
Cassidy, would you like to play as the guest of honor?
Can I see what I pull and
No.
decide after?
Sure.
Okay,
You're
great.
the guest of honor.
She has to
Thank you.
clear it
I
with
know.
her social media manager.
Yes.
These are
I
phrases.
don't know if this is part of my brand.
You really made a mistake coming on.
You really
yeah,
did.
I did.
You thought you were just getting a performance slot, which
I
you
would.
are, but
You are. This is a performance slot right here. What's your phrase, Cassidy?
I'm still finding
still
out. I'm
rolling.
still finding out.
Okay.
Why do you
It's
pull
so long.
It's like
Why
that.
did you make them so long?
To fit in the hat.
I don't know what this means, but I feel like it's bad. Hi, it's Dairy Hall. I was wondering.
Daryl
when-
Hall.
You put dairy. You forgot that.
Well, now it's Dairy Hall.
Stupid. I was wondering when would be a good time to pick up Sam. I heard she wasn't feeling well.
Do you want to do that one?
What does that mean?
Daryl Hall is the dude from Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Who? What? I'm sorry.
Hall & Oates, the band.
Okay.
Making my dream
But this is
Oh.
this is Dairy Hall.
This is apparently
Yes,
Dairy
this is
Hall.
Dairy
his
Hall.
brother.
I'm Dairy.
Are you cool with that
I
sentence?
guess I am.
All right.
Can I do star 67?
Sure.
Great.
Oh, why didn't I do that? Well, it's fine. It's on Cassie's phone.
Hey, Reginaldi's gonna like blacklist me now.
Right? Well, no, they should be calling and freaking out that apparently they gave you COVID.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave me COVID. I got 2.
Well, why'd you pick 2?
Well, because somebody didn't put them in the hat very well.
Read the damn.
I can't read it out loud.
Make sure it's on speaker.
How are you guys? How are you guys at home?
Okay, I'm gonna call now.
You have reached high school. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. If you know your party's name, press 0 for a directory to dial by name. Or listen.
No.
Using the keys on your touch-tone phone, please enter the name of the party you wish
You
to
don't know
reach.
your party's
Last
name.
first. Press star and
Johnson?
to return to the main menu. Transferring to
Cut that name out. Oh no. Cut that name out.
Okay.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail box. Currently, I am unavailable to answer your call, but if you please leave me your name, phone number, and a brief message, I will return your call as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a great day.
Hi, DJ. This is Dairy Hall. I was wondering when would be a good time to pick up Sam because I heard she wasn't feeling well. So if you could call me back, that'd be great. Thank you.
Going to the directory was a gutsy move.
It was.
I didn't want to just leave a message for nobody.
Do you know
Shout
him?
out. Yeah.
Oh.
Why would I know?
Because you put his number in the directory.
I typed out Hall on
Oh.
my
Oh.
phone.
You gotta bleep his name like 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That man he's in charge of tech and maintenance. He's like a pretty relatively like cool. He's like a nerdy guy. So I would be pretty happy if he picked
Now
up.
you gotta call him and be like, "Hey, look."
Listen,
My
man.
friend Dairy Hall.
Dairy Hall.
I like
he
that you
watch
made
us?
Dairy Hall like a Southern woman and not tried to do a Daryl Hall impression.
Yeah.
I felt called to my southern roots.
Is
That's
it?
great.
Never mind.
And that was number blunder for this week. Thank
This
you.
is a good bit. I like this.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh shit. Fuck.
I feel like a number of wonder is a good segment. We can keep that for the future.
Okay. Can you guys come up with some numbers? Help me out there.
Come up with number. I can come up with
I
numbers.
can come up with numbers.
Sure. Yeah.
Ever heard 38?
That's a good one.
Yeah, 47.
Dave
Yeah.
Krumholtz. The show numbers.
The show numbers.
I don't know what that means.
That's a
It
good
was
one.
an early 2000 show.
It's a good one.
Okay.
It was a great pull. Almost as good as Don Coscarelli.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
But
really
not
on
quite
fire
there.
now that I'm not on camera.
Yeah. Now that
Look at him
Grant got
take
away
a
from being
sip.
on camera, he's
Yeah.
really just knocking it out of the park with every reference he pulls. What's our recording time?
We're about 30 minutes in.
Okay, then
Wow.
let's cut it and then do so come back next segment.
All right.
Welcome back to Space Pod. We had a short commercial break where we have commercial things, brands maybe.
Brands.
Me.
Were you in that? All right, yeah,
In the
yeah. Cassie was in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
How would you describe your brand?
My brand?
Yeah. My brand. Sorry.
It's
Dracula.
That was the
Oh, my brand.
Contacts commercial. Look with your special eyes. My brand. All right, look. Continue.
Hey,
I thought it was
thanks for
Dracula
that.
as well.
I think my brand is in the process of changing. So before it was like black and white and red, and now it's very colorful because my song is called Technicolor. So like rainbows.
Is that something is that something that you think about consciously, or you just kind of do on accident? Like changing your brand.
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's like I don't write songs with my brand in mind.
Sure.
But whenever I'm going through releases and deciding which songs to like promote and publish, I like consider like what that will look like and how to make it flow.
Okay. Huh. I was because we were having a discussion like what was that like 3 weeks ago? We were talking about Kanye, and like that is very brand centric.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there are certain people who do like this is my brand and I'm gonna write to it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I've never had a concept of a brand for myself.
Earth Tones. That's your
Earth
new
Tones
brand.
is not a brand.
Yes, it
That's
is.
part of your brand
Totally.
Yes. I've only been wearing it for one day, and now it's part of
your
my brand.
You used to be the vape. What'd you call it? Vaporwave shithead or whatever.
Yeah, I said vaporwave.
Now
Nice
you're
shithead.
Earth Tones. Yeah.
Vaporwave shithead's a good name for a band.
That is.
That doesn't play vaporwave.
Yeah.
I thought of a name for a vaporwave group yesterday.
Oh.
Kelsey Glamour.
Ooh.
Ah, I like that. I like that a
That's
lot.
Eric's vaporwave band.
It could be. That could be mine. You don't know that.
Well,
It could be Grant's. Grant, what is your brand? Your
Black
brand.
T-shirt.
That's a good one.
Black hat. Like the movie.
ooh, black hat.
Skateboard.
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 Grant is on the skateboard.
I know.
That was good and worth it.
Nice.
We're keeping it in. Not the same as holding it in.
No.
Don't hold
A
it
few
in.
seasons ago.
No, I feel like brands are really interesting. I have a lot of questions for you as a musician because
Sure.
we're gonna get you to perform in a little bit, but I want to talk to you about music stuff because I've never met a real musician.
Okay.
They're only fake musicians.
I've only met fake music. Not anybody who releases anything. I guess is like
Sound ass.
Hate you. I was the musical guest last month.
yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying,
They play like weird covers. I don't know.
so like how do you become like I don't know professional?
This guy sucks.
Right.
This is the worst
What?
interview ever.
I'm firing my manager.
All right, no, that's fair. I would too. How do you like because professional sounds like a weird word because I feel like that's like not how like people like artists see themselves. But like what was the process of being like I'm gonna be like going from I play music to like I'm gonna be a singer songwriter who releases things like for money?
I don't really know the answer
Okay.
to that question.
Next question.
Worst
Next
interview
question.
I've ever seen.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think in terms of like deciding to have it as a hobby versus like a job,
yeah.
I think for me, like I can't really see myself doing anything else, and I want to spend all my time doing this, so I would like to make money in order to support myself.
Yeah.
To do this, so therefore I'm going to, make money.
Was there a moment where you were like, "This is what I'm gonna do forever," or
Yeah.
was okay?
So it's funny that we talked about Broadway earlier because I was gonna be that Broadway girl. And then I figured out that I like singing my songs better, so I quit theater.
That's true. All the people who write songs for Broadway, their songs suck.
They're terrible.
I disagree.
I
Shouts
can't.
out to Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel,
We'll never have him on
Rodgers
the podcast.
and Hammerstein,
No,
Jerome
good.
Kern. I'm calling all you
Sondheim.
out.
Yeah.
Sondheim.
Song ass.
Andrew
So-
Lloyd Webber.
Hey.
Sound
Sondheim.
ass.
More
Sound
like
ass.
like
The musical coming
sounds dumb.
Wow,
Got him.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
You're naming names.
Now I'm naming names. Give me some more. Who writes the musicals? Pat, what was it? Pasick and Paul. More like I'm passing you by.
That's good. That's
No,
a good
it
one.
wasn't.
Passive
Wasn't
and
good.
drawl.
Oh,
Ooh.
Grant's was even better.
Anyway, this became an interview.
We're an
about
anti-Broadway.
we have a very
Anti-Broadway.
anti-Broadway
I did
stance.
not.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here.
Dogfight, more like dog shit.
Got him.
What?
It's a Fast
Losing
and Paul musical.
Yeah.
It's actually,
one.
it's a musical I like.
You keep going flaccid, bro.
Jesus.
He's
I've been having
panicking.
trouble lately.
He's panicking.
Anybody else have questions for Cass, or am I doing this now?
Is there like merch that you can promote?
Yeah. Funny that you ask that.
Where is it?
On my website, www.CassidyLouis.com/shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
You actually have like a.
Put up the merch right here.
I'm still using like .wix. What is okay? So that's actually interesting. Like, did you like when you did merch? Are you just doing regular merch? Like I've got T-shirts, or like or were there things where you're like, this is a cool piece of merch I want to have?
We definitely have the first part down. We're trying to do the second part. So right now I have T-shirts, hats, posters. Gonna put up CDs once I get here.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to figure out like part of the brand, like symbols and images that go with that. So for example, my last single, Hideaway, the music video includes like a shot of a like hourglass necklace, and I wear it.
Okay.
So we're like trying to figure out like how to incorporate the hourglass into merchandise. So spoiler, we're gonna have some earrings and like some stickers and hourglass things.
Actually, well, I appreciate. I like when things. I mean, I buy a lot of branded shirts, but I really like when people have merch that's not just like shirt and hat and mug. I feel like. But
I like a good tote bag.
I also have one of those.
Really?
Oh, nice.
I've never
Very
bought
nice.
a tote bag.
I like a good tote
I also
bag.
like a good tote bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just me then.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you go into the studio, are you more of like I like to kind of like mess around, or is it like, no, I'm recording, like I've got everything planned out, I'm just going in, recording it, and then leaving?
It's kind of a bit of both. So I actually produce a bit by myself, and so before I go into the studio, I'll like kind of figure out how I want the music to sound, and like maybe incorporate specific tracks and sounds and instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then we like get into the studio, and I mean it's like kind of different every time. It depends on the song and how much I want it to be electronically produced and how much I put into that. But it sometimes it'll just like we'll just be messing around like listening to sounds on Splice or like funky websites of like Chime or something, and then we're like, oh, we should put that in there. So it really depends, but usually it's like we have a pretty good sense of like where we want to go with the song.
Let me ask for, it's probably unfair, let me ask for a percentage. How done is a song percentage wise when you're like, I'm gonna record this now?
It definitely, like, again, it depends on how much of the song I want it to be like electronic sounding. I sometimes will like, for Technicolor, that was like 0% done. It was just like me and like, or I guess it was like 10% done. It was like me having the vocals and like me having the guitar done and the chords. And then for my new song Temple that comes out on the 22nd, I like have most of the production done. Okay. So it was like 75% done.
Wow. Yeah.
What do you use to produce?
For this release cycle, I use Logic, but now I'm an Ableton gal. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Ableton's too complicated for me. It's got too many buttons.
Very easy. Isn't it, Grant?
It is very easy.
You have a peanut brain, Daniel.
I do have a peanut brain, but do you know what else does? Elephants, and they remember fucking everything.
Yeah.
Dumbass. So
do
continue. Yes.
Elephants don't forget Ableton.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't.
They don't.
I find that Ableton's a lot more user friendly than Logic is.
I never used Logic. I was going from FL Studio. Which also I think is also not easy. I'm coming from Windows Movie Maker.
Are you using For Losers Studio?
Okay.
Fucking Loser Studio. That's what it's called.
I'm trying to look for something to throw, but everything's phones.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Grant's got a thick skull.
I was more worried
he has
about
a hat
the
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can give you the helmet. That's helping.
You can throw the helmet at him.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, cool. I don't remember what the last question. Oh, you were asking what you used to produce. So like you're saying like whether or not you want to do something electronically, is that a sound that I guess do you walk in with that sound in your head, or is that something where like you sort of like find chords and then like maybe you play with electronics and you're like, oh, that's cool, or is it something where you're like, no, I want this to be acoustic, or I want this to sound rocky or whatever?
Well, I feel like my sound in general tends to incorporate both electronic and acoustic like elements to it. So not necessarily. I typically like will start with like a phrase like that'll come to me, and then I will put that phrase to chords, or like I'll have more phrases that come to me, and then after that I just kind of fuck around like on Logic, and because I like don't have the capabilities to like record an acoustic song like by myself, but I do have a computer, so I will just like mess around, and then I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then that's what happens.
Hey, like no, that made sense to me.
Okay,
all
great.
Right. I guess we'll go ahead and let you get ready to go perform.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then we're gonna
Let's
sign
get
off.
to it.
So, thank you, Cassie, for being our guest. Sorry, I wasn't trying to take this away from you. I was trying to let it move it so you can get out of the way. But
Trying to speak for
thank
her.
you for being our guest. We really enjoyed having you, and
Thanks.
thank you for putting up with our bullshit.
Thanks
so
for having me.
go join Grant on the recording area.
Okay.
On the other where the
Pass
lights
over
are.
there.
Oh, why am I going over there?
Because I think we're gonna. I want to have all performances in the kitchen. I think that's funny.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's I think it's funny to just have our dirty kitchen in the background.
That's a really good idea, yeah.
Okay.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you. Shout outs to Grant, our
Shout out
video
Grant.
producer. Shout outs to Holly
Shout out
Ferrari,
Holly.
our sound engineer.
Shout out to our fan Stuart.
Thank you to
Stuart.
Stuart. Big ups to Stuart.
Love you, Stuart.
Stuart, #1 subscriber. Check out Stuart's YouTube channel. He does fast builds on The Sims. This is real. It's
Sounds
very
like
good.
something
I will
Stuart would
link
do.
it in the
You should
description.
do a space pod build.
Ooh, yes.
Stuart, you have a new challenge.
Stuart, this is the Stuart challenge.
Our new segment.
Rebuild my house in The Sims. Okay, we will see you guys next
We'll
week.
see you later.
Cassie is going to play us out.
I have a much better podcast called Come Thru Radio.
Wow.
It's about 10 times better. It's actually good. We actually talk about real things. And by the time this episode is up, both episodes will be up on Spotify. So, Come Thru Radio with Charles Jones, Sabello Jupiter.
Link in the description.
Link in the description, yeah.
The Worldwide Water Reunion coming soon.
Whoa.
Oh,
That
this
is
is
coming
everybody's
soon.
project.
If we had Grant or Eric just
Yeah.
run in and promote. what
And
is it?
Windledor's back.
What, Groot? What's Rogu?
Ogus. It's
Ogus.
called
Roku?
Well, it's on Roku.
It's on Roku.
Ogus on Roku.
I said Groot at first.
Ogus and Roku are going to be synonymous when we're done.
I was so
Yeah.
close. We were so close to being done. I started to say goodbye, and then we had 7
Oh,
more
yeah, we
things
had to
to
get
No,
some
promote.
I got to promote Come Through.
Also,
Come Through
Cassidy's,
Radio.
Cassidy's stuff is also going to be in the description. So
Yeah.
that's
We're
number
also going to
one.
link to Don Coscarelli's filmography.
We'll put a
Right.
link to
Put
the
a link to
Wikipedia
John
page where
dies
John
at the
dies
end.
at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rocking in the free world and doot to the loot.
Fuck off.
Baba Booey.
It's 5 in the morning, I can't sleep. My mind always gets the best of me. I just wanna know, are you for keeps? Help me to escape this insanity. We're twin cities. I'll give you a map if you give me a key. Let's leave them in their need. Run away with me to our hideaway. Our hideaway. Our hideaway. Let me take you to a hideaway. Let's hide away in a hideaway. Give us some space in our hideaway. Hideaway in a hideaway. Well, you're building an empire, and everyone knows you get so far. I can't explain its consuming desire, 'cause you make it so hard to understand your scars. It's easier to see you in the dark, but those moments are so sparse. Let me read your heart, now hide away. Our hideaway. Our hideaway. Let me take you to our hideaway. Let's hide away in a hideaway. Give us some space in a hideaway. Hideaway in a hideaway. Well, you're so wrapped up in your world, and I'm so wrapped up with being your girl. We can't let go hideaway, our hideaway, our hideaway. Let me take you to a hideaway. Let's hide away in our hideaway. Give us some space in our hideaway, hideaway, in our hideaway. Let me take you to a hideaway. Let's hide away in our hideaway. Give us some space in our hideaway.